Boom! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Perfect Bag. My name's Clint, and today we've got another one-take bag review for you. I've got something special. That's right, it's debut day for the new bag from Held Closely. This is the Traveler Daypack, but it's in a new material. This bag is now coming in EcoPack. This is the Coyote version of the 15-liter Daypack from Held Closely. All right, now I know what you're thinking, but Clint, how do you have this bag already? It's just launching today. Is this one of those affiliate marketing scams? No, it's not. I paid for this bag. I paid full price for this bag. Well, I paid a little bit less than full price because if you join Held Closely's newsletter, you can get a discount. But I paid. Now, when I paid, I sent a note and I said, can you please ship me one just a few days early? I'd love to try it out. I'd love to carry it. I'd love to make a video to support the launch because it's a small company and I have previously really enjoyed the larger version of this bag. So I thought it'd be fun to help people with their purchase decision. Do you want this bag? Which size of this bag do you want? What's the difference between the EcoPack and the Ultra? How does it look? How does it feel? Etc. I wanted you to have that. So I asked the team at Held Closely, hey, team at Held Closely, can I buy the bag a few days early? They thankfully said yes. So your boy bought the bag, paid the same price you're going to pay, and no affiliate links. None of that nonsense. If you want the bag, buy the bag. If you don't want the bag, don't buy the bag. But I hope this video is helpful in helping you make up your mind. So, I want to show you some size comparisons really quick between the 15-liter and the 34-liter version of this bag. And then we're going to jump into camera number 2 so that you can see all the layout differences, size differences, and an up-close view of the material differences. The material differences? Yeah, the material differences between these two bags. Okay, all right, let's do it. Size comparison. Bag 1, 34 liters. Doesn't look like 34 liters, does it? But you've got to remember that this bag has a superpower. It's got a hidden expansion power. Look at that. It's one of my favorite travel bags ever. I love this thing. Feels like a warm hug when you wear it. I wear it held closely, right? So wear it high and tight, wear it like a wrap around my torso or my back, or you can let it ride at your side. All right, that's the bag. I've got a full review of this bag, of course, on the channel. You can go check that out, full detail, but check out the size. Now, check out Lil Bro here. So you can see the size difference between these two bags. Here, I think you'll see it better if I do like this. Okay, so we've got this much difference between the bags and this much difference between the heights. Okay, so it's longer and it's taller. This bag also does the old open up and be bigger trick. Look at that. Open up, be bigger. I love that. It's just such a cool trick. And you see that a lot on expandable 25-liter to 35-liter kind of travel bags. That zip that allows it to poof just a little. You don't see it as much on sling bags, crossbodies, messengers, etc. So let me show you what this bag looks like with me wearing it. Okay, and I've got it set to ride a little bit lower because I'm just trying out different carry styles with the smaller version because it doesn't quite hug you as tight as the other bag does. It doesn't feel like that kind of warm hug from an Ultra friend. It feels like a chest bag. So I've been wearing it a little bit lower. I don't know. I may jack it back up. And I'll show you kind of how you use this mechanism here in a second as well to lengthen or shorten this strap. All right, I think everybody, it's time for us to dive into camera number 2 and get up close and personal with this new bag from Held Closely. Let's do it. All right, here we are in camera 2. And I think I've zoomed out here. I think we're going to need every bit of this desk and space to get this right. Okay, so here is the Traveler, the old school OG version of the Traveler. It's in Ultra with Ultra Stretch. It is such a cool bag. It's got white interior, stretchy pocket, 2 pockets here, and a big old zippity zip for you to subdivide and put things into. Yeah, on the front side, you got a whole bunch of nothing except an inspirational quote. The less you bring, the more you see. Truth, bag. Dropping knowledge bombs on us. All right. Let's check this guy out here. So size-wise, let's lay them one on top of the other, and you can see the actual difference here in size. Okay? So set this one kind of down at the bottom of this one. See, there's your size difference. But from an expansion perspective, those couple of inches really turn into a ton. That is a big, whole honking amount of space. Like, how big is that? Well, this is the LA Police Gear bag that I just reviewed. And that whole bag fits comfortably inside this bag. So, like this, with actually a ton of room to spare. So it's such a massively, deceptively large bag. Like you look at this thing and you say 34 liters. There's no way that's 34 liters. But once you use the expansion, it's just gigantic. Yeah, really, really cool little bit of industrial design here. Industrial design, soft goods design, whatever. The architecture of the bag is baller. Okay. Now, the Daypack, this is the first time I've tried out the Daypack. So let me zip my little buddy back up here. This is the first time I've had hands-on with the Daypack. So first off, the first thing you need to know is the material is different. The Ultra, you get this kind of crinkliness to it. It's not quite Dyneema, but it is, you know, it has this crinkle vibe to it. And people either, you know, they love that or they hate that. I like it. Here, what do you have? Smoothness. Smooth, okay? Crinkle, smooth. Which do you like more? You like the shine or you like the roughness? You like it to be a little rocky or a little marbly? So this is slick and smooth. Sailcloth, as it were. And it's the... All right. So here we go. This is another eco pack in all the different varieties. And I just wanted to show you this for a peek into the future. Because if held closely as going shopping in the same places that everybody else is going shopping, then we might see Silver Knight. We've seen the Coyote. There's Navy, Army Green. You can see all these different colors that are available in this EcoPack material that could be kind of next up. Pretty interesting. Okay. And sorry for that little cut there a second ago. I actually hit the camera and it pointed that way. I know it's a one-take bag review, but it also, I had my phone right here and a text message popped up from somebody I know, and that's not cool. I can't have that happen. So I did cut out the text message bit. Sorry about that. All right, so here we go. Is that the first cut I've had? Maybe. Huh. All right, anyway. The front of this bag has 2 pockets. It has 2 pockets on the big version. It has 2 pockets on the Daypack version. On the Daypack version, inside this pocket, what have I done? I've put my little EDC grippy grabby thing. More on this in a video soon. Okay? More, I promise. More on this in a video soon. And then you've got just a big, deep pocket. It runs the whole length of the front. It is significantly smaller than the pocket in this version, just due to dimensions. Yeah, It's the same layout. It's the same pocket. It's just shrunk down about 50%. Now right here, you have the same ultra stretch pocket, okay? And the same kind of fun grippy grab that's easy to open and easy to close. I've tossed my bottle in here. Hello, Porter. It's a cool little collab, right? And I put some sanitizer in here as well. Yep. So easy pocket. I use this pocket a ton when I wear this bag. You can toss crap in there. You can toss bric-a-brac in there. What's it's in there. Who's it's, how's it's. But anyway, drinks go in there. Trash goes in there. You can toss your phone in there. It's such a useful pocket. I wax on about this in the video of the first bag. So just rest assured. Super, super useful pocket. Okay? All right, so that's the front. Exactly the same, right? Inside, do we have differences? Let's check it out. Okay, first off, let me pull out my gimbal. Let me pull out Marcus. Let me pull out my iPad. And what do we have going on in here? Well, if you look at the back, you'll see that we actually have the same zippity zip. So we actually do still have this slippy zip pocket in the back. It's not really particularly padded, so whether you use that for a device is up to you, but it is a useful subdivision and adds another layer of cushioning to the side of the bag that's up against your body. Then we do have as well this slip pocket right here. And instead of two, so it's a little hard to show you, see this held closely pocket on the side here? The one that is branded. There were two of those in the big version of this bag with a slip pocket in the middle. In this version of the bag, what you get is one zippered pocket, then the stretchy zip pocket, and then a second stretchy zip pocket over here on the side. This one on the side is a deep pocket. It's kind of sized the way you would for like a multi-tool, but it's pretty deep. It's perfect for my blue light blocking glasses. It might be perfect for your sunglasses, depending on how big they are. But it is up against the seam, so it does taper a little towards the bottom. I don't mind that. I like having the ultra stretch pockets. I prefer them over the zip pockets. Yeah, and Held Closely sells these little bad boys, and you can slip those into the big stretch pocket in both bags. All right. What do I have in here? I put my battery backup in here. And I tossed a little hangy hooky in here. Let's unzip it. I'll show you how big this thing is when unzipped. Okay, now we're talking. All right. So, it is a pretty massive bag still for a 15 liter. 15 liters is a big sling bag. So this is an 8-pack of LaCroix. Raz cranberry flavor, in case you're wondering. Not my favorite, but we got some. All right, so 8-pack of LaCroix, sized main compartment when unzipped. But you can see just how much volume that adds to the bag. Yeah. So, wow. We have a small version of one of my favorite bags ever. Very cool. LaCroix, get out of here. All right. Yeah, so what do we make of this thing? You know the drill here. 2 things that I love about the bag, 2 things that could be better. Overall conversation, well, this bag is this bag. It's just a smaller version. So 2 things I love about the bag. I love this pocket. It's baller. It's so fun to use. And I love the way the bag carries. Okay, I've been wearing this one a little lower than this one. Don't know why. It just feels a little bit more comfortable riding lower than this one did. I don't know. We'll see as I get more and more used to it. I've only used it for 2 days. That's it, just 2 days. Okay, so this is not a long-term use review. This is a first look review. If I could change anything about the bag, I would have made this down here white, but that's just because I like white. The black, honestly, probably is a better look. Yeah, it probably is a better look. I do love the stretch pockets on the interior. I still would love to see another pocket on the front of this thing, like almost like phone sized, or power bank size, little, like a row of stretch pockets along the front there. Yeah, it's just me. And you've got, I forgot to share, you've got a little hook or loop on the bottom of the strap here. And in case you're wondering, you raise and lower the strap by unhooking from this loop here and then hooking it on a loop further up to where it tighter to your chest, or lower to where it lower across to your gut or belly or backside. Yeah. So I think you could do some stuff here with adding additional D-rings up top here to clip things to. And then, a good stretchy key leash somewhere, maybe in this pocket, I don't know, would be a useful thing as well. So the two things I would kind of play around with on this bag: a stretchy key leash made out of the same stuff that this is made out of. And then some interior pocketing on the front. But dang, y'all, it goes without saying, I'm a big fan of this bag. I'm a big fan of this bag. I'm a big fan of this bag. I like the Ultra material a ton. I just did a video about which materials I like the best. I actually put these in the same exact spot: a tie, Ultra and EPX. These sailcloth modern materials, these X grid. Which do I like more? Well, I like the crinkle look of this more, and I like the color choice of this more. So ultimately, which would I choose? I would choose the Coyote. Now, which of these two bags would I choose? The small one or the big one? For me, it's the big one. It feels more unique to have a bag that wraps your whole body the way that this one does. Like a large, I think, the style would be like a large hobo bag, that, not a bindle, but a hobo style crossbody that wraps your body a little bit. I like the EPX, so probably the large traveler in the Coyote EPX. I love both of them. No, neither of them are for sale. I'm keeping both of them. They are, one thing that ticks me off, I can't hang them on my wall. There's nothing for me to hang them. There's no easy way for me to hang them. I got to figure it out. Maybe I can hook it through here and just hang it on my wall. Yeah, I don't know. It's why you don't see these hanging on the bag wall, because there's no easy way for me to hang them on my hooks. But I love these bags. So, Held Closely, a company that is moving and shaking, doing the business, making great bags. They're a little hard to get. So if you want them, buy them while they're available. I love the Coyote EPX. Nice job, Held Closely team. I love the Daypack. I love the Traveler. They're just awesome. I haven't tried the briefcase, so I can't vouch for that. Remember, this is just me telling you about the bags. I love the bags. Paid for the bag, gladly paid for the bag, definitely keeping the bag, and I'm bringing this one to Japan with me. This is the one I'm bringing on this trip to Japan in April. It's going to be really, really great city pack for bouncing around. Wear this across my front and a backpack on my back and just bomb around the country on the Shinkansen. It's going to be awesome. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Totally appreciate it. And if you haven't joined us in the subreddit yet, The Perfect Bag over on Reddit, please do that. Y'all are the best. Thank you for the love and support. If you got any questions about this bag that I did not answer, or if you want to know if something specific fits in it, just drop a comment. I respond to and read every single comment. Every single one of them. All right, y'all. Thanks a ton. See you next time. Bye for now.